Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing more Yggdra Union. Let's get to it. So, last time we were here, we did the Black Rose domain, and acquired a new permanent party member, that being Roswell. So, let's go ahead and move to the Brigand Stronghold, see what's going on. And we are starting Chapter 3. The chapter divisions are kind of arbitrary, but, you know, it's all good. Alright, Palatina, Blitzkrieg, let's go. After the battle at Verlaine Hills, the Royal Army decided it was time to reclaim the kingdom's capital, Palatina, via the loosely guarded northern region of the kingdom, from Granary. To get there, they would first have to pass through the steep Glenessy Mountains, as well as the notorious Ortega Brigand's stronghold halfway up the slopes. As the Royal Army ventured into the mountainous region, the Brigand legions stood squarely in front of them. Alright, let's go on and start. Princess, we've reached the Glenessy Mountains, at last. It will be a long, hard journey. Please, don't take it lightly. Once we're through here, Palatina isn't far. My scouts tell me there's a brigand outpost up ahead. Is there any way to avoid it? Nope. The whole idea is to block the path. They look like a crew you don't want to mess with, too. It's just Ortega. Hot damn! That's the wanted princess we saw before. I love it when the treasure comes right up to our door. But didn't they just hand us our asses last time? Yeah, that did happen. I don't know about this. You idiots. We can't just let them waltz right through. I'd lose all claim to the name Brigand King. Sure. You're right, boss. Get to work. It's time we had our revenge. Yes, sir. Alright. So, defeat Ortega is our objective. We're going to go ahead and restore some Yggdra morale. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Lucky Broom. We don't have Rosary, so it's not going to ever really be any better than 2,000. Looking. Crystal Rod is nice to have. Crescendo doesn't even increase. It doesn't have any way of increasing your morale. It's like, it's got good stats, but like, man, that weapon is not something that we really want to use. Okay, so let me check Roswell real quick. Okay, so he's got this Midnight Robe equipped for 3 more maps, which is kind of annoying, because it doesn't do anything. Do we have anything that we could equip on Niji that would be useful? Could go Brave Ring, but that would probably be better in a couple maps. I'm thinking using my advanced game knowledge. I mean, Gungnir is really strong, but that's straight up something that we can use way later, and it'll be really strong later. Ice Javelin is really strong also, but not for this map. Teddy Bear doesn't really do anything. We just... So, storyline-wise, we stole last map we stole a little kid's teddy bear. We're the baddies. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring Roswell and Nietzsche, and we're gonna bring our cards. Steel, Shield Barrier, the Elemental set, Sanctuary, Banshee's Cry, Revolution, probably Mind Change, Necrogate, Bloody Claw, I guess? Might as well. Okay. So, this is our team setup. Let's check our map. Okay, so we've got our geography. There's some water down in south. That could technically possibly be used for unions. We've got the fort where all the brigands are. And it's all wasteland, so Millinor is super strong on this map. Though we are up against a lot of axe units, so it'd be a pretty good opportunity to get Yggdra or Roswell an MVP. Either one would be good. Those are the same brigands we fought before. They are, yeah. Looks like we've got to pound our way through. Yeah, alright. Okay, so let's look here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go ahead and use Shield Barrier to get into position. Alright, so we are getting a tutorial about catapults now. So I don't believe that I do not believe that the game's tutorial here actually tells you what catapults do in the tutorial. It does say that you can only use them on your charge, which is accurate. Enemies can use them on their charge. But what catapults do is every catapult that's included in your union will deal 1 damage to your opponent before the charge takes place. So if I were to charge Ortega, or if Ortega were to charge me, since he's male, he includes this catapult in his union. He would deal 1 damage before the charge before his charge made contact. So I would automatically be at 5 before he hit me at all. All right, so we're looking here at. No, that's not what I meant to do. We're looking here at this guy with the medallion. It tends to be that if there is an enemy subunit that has a medallion, they tend to be the squad leader. And if you take out the squad leader, then the enemy force goes away. It'd be great for us to do that on turn 1, so we do not have to waste any turns on that enemy force. And so that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to have Roswell take out 1 brigand and Millinor take out the other. And we're just going to shield barrier. There's no reason to really sugarcoat it or wait or anything. We want to deal as much damage with Roswell as possible because his attack is only 3. There's only 2, sorry, not 3. So we're at a little bit of a disadvantage in terms of dealing damage compared to Millinor. So we deal full damage here, no problems. Get out of here. Wow, Millinor really does have 4 attack. That's a lot of tech. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and shield barrier here. Millinor has 3 attack. He has wasteland advantage. There's no way we're just gonna go ahead and get another 60-0. That's how it's done. Yep, I agree. That is how it's done. Alright. So, nice and quick. Take those enemies down. Get a medallion drop. Can always use medallions later. Says Brigand as he falls. And we're going to move Nietzsche toward the water because there's probably something to find in the water. When they have conspicuous tiles like this, it's either something here or here, most likely. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... What card do we want to use? So if I move Yggdra up here, we can have a two-man union. That'd be okay. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could move Nietzsche with 7. So maybe like Banish. We could use Banish. That'd give us something to use an activation on. We're kind of trying to not use Melanor for the rest of the map. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, we're gonna try to not use Melanor so we can take advantage of the fact that there's just so many axe units that we can feed the Yggdra. I'd like to get an Yggdra MVP. I'd really like to get an Yggdra Lot MVP, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's fine that we're not killing here. It's fine. We can do another charge on the next turn. Go ahead and unleash. So we can get the enemy down to 1 immediately. I think the only reason that we really want to keep using Banish at all is because there are still a few enemy Necromancers that we'll see in the future, and Banish is really good against them. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go passive. We're gonna wait. We want the enemy to use their Unleash. Because we want the enemy to start going, filling up its meter so that we can get the assassin that's charging Roswell into aggressive. So the card that was used is Rockfall, which is a Geo card, and Geo cards. They're basically like the Elemental Ace cards, the like Banish and Blizzard and all that, except that they only function on certain terrain types, which is very suboptimal. All right, we're gonna charge up our Banish immediately. Gonna deal 3. Yeah, and then I think we just go neutral. Unfortunately, charging up another Banish isn't really going to do anything. But if the enemy gets into rage, then we have Void Dark, so we're going to be in good shape for the entire rage meter, which means we're reasonably likely to win. Though we are being countered, so it's entirely possible we lose instead. It's a lot closer than it looks. Alright. But being able to win you know, all four on the chart, all four enemy charges is pretty strong. All right. So, given that we do not have, what am I talking about? We don't have banish again, but we are on the charge this time, so we're in a little bit better shape. Like Roswell's a lot more likely to win against a bow unit on the charge than on the defensive. So I think this time we go ahead and use Banshee Scry, which is one of those cards that we want to power up a bit. And we go ahead and charge with Yggdra. The only one of these that's kind of suspect is Roswell against the bow unit, but there's not really much we can do about that. Alright, so Yggdra is just going to go aggressive. We're going to take this guy out as fast as possible. Because the idea is that we have Roswell take this guy out, and then have the next guy use his Unleash on Yggdra. And that way we can get the bow unit to be in rage for as long as possible. Alright, and 80% is enough to finish this guy off. Which is really the sticking point. We want to finish off as many as possible. Unfortunately, when they're standing on the forts, there's not much we can do about that. So this guy didn't have enough gen, or enough tech to overcome Yggdra's gen. We're just gonna keep going aggressive so we can take this guy out as fast as possible. And then Roswell on the charge should be able to beat an assassin. We just charge up, we wait. We're taking no damage because of rage. Alright, we get the Unleash. And then after the Unleash, we go ahead and activate Banshee Scry. So the enemy has one attack star. So we take our minimum damage. We take one here, which is fine. And we activate Banshee's Cry. Alright. So, not the greatest charge in the world, but it worked. You know, 3 enemies down. And then we can do, like, move Nietzsche here. And we can start moving Nietzsche up toward this village, I think. Yeah, they don't usually put two items right next to each other. What would that look like? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll be okay. Because we want to go check this village. And Nietzsche is basically the only one that's free. We kind of want to leave Millenor right here. Just in case, you know. Okay. It's Miser again. Hold on! I'll definitely get... definitely get you this. That's a typo. That's... What? Again? That stinking bounty hunter. You'd think he was in love with you or something. You think so? Princess. I was kidding. A few bruises and he'll make tracks like always. Let's go. Why? Why are you like this? Alright, well, the point is, I'm going to take this guy down. As usual, I mean, Miser, he's got some issues. But we can take him down. Taking down his bandit buddy, no problem. Okay. Get some nice power up on Banshee's Cry. Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, Roswell is gonna take this guy down, no problem. I wonder if rods are strong. It feels so good to have rods now. It really does. Alright. So, the Brigand's down, that's no problem. Okay, so we're in daytime, which is annoying. Warp shoes. We don't technically need the warp shoes, but they'd be nice to have, I suppose. So let me think here real quick. Let's see. So Ortega's got 2 luck. With 2 luck, I can get this boss bandana by beating him with Roswell. So I don't need to bring Nietzsche or Millenor over there, and I don't need steel either. Let's see. So if I use steel, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nietzsche. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that would be able to charge the assassin with Roswell. Yggdra would be up against Ortega. And then we move Yggdra up so that if Ortega charges, he's up against 2 enemies. That would work. Okay, let's do it. Plus we get this this nice free medallion. You again. I'll get you this time. We don't want to. Actually, we don't want to charge with. We don't want to charge with Roswell. So maybe we could have Yggdra then Roswell down here. Yeah, with the positioning. So that gives us a little bit to move Nietzsche. I think we don't want Nietzsche to charge. Nah, I mean I think we do want her to charge Miser. Maybe. Miser is a problem with his 4 tech. Yeah, I think we don't want to be in that position then. No! You idiot! I hate this man. I guess I should have charged with Nishi then. Because he's gonna run. Oh, well, if he doesn't, then that's actually good that we did. Because we can steal on our turn. Millinor will lose, so that's fine. Come near me and I shall strike you down. Oh, even bandits have got to eat, princess. We go one more there, and Nishi moves up toward this house. Alright, so we're getting a double attack with Ortega, which is fine. So we're gonna get hit with the catapult, which is annoying, but Yggdra is counterclassing, and so is Roswell. We should be fine. Unfortunately, he's on a fort square, so it's gonna, you know, drastically reduce our damage. So it's gonna be a little slow. All right. And Roswell's gonna go aggressive. Unfortunately, Roswell has less attack than Yggdra. And less attack than Ortega, so I mean, there are problems there. Alright, so we're gonna deal some damage over the course of a few turns. We dealt no damage because of Roswell being a little weak. Alright, let's get an Yggdra level up. Miser should charge Millinor. We shouldn't win this, but we should be able to steal. In theory. Okay, Shadow Wind stashes all. Yep, I gotcha. Let's steal Miser's shoes. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, Miser's in. It's daytime, right? It's noon, so, and he's a hunter, so, like, even though we have, Millinor has advantage in Wastelands, like, there's no way he can us. Which is fine. We can lose a clash or two. These things happen. Okay. Alright. So... now what? I believe now... Okay, 1, 2, 3... No... 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Okay. Can't use Sanctuary. Don't want to charge there, I guess. No. I think we use Mind Change, yeah. Mind Change is one of those cards that's actually really good against, the, what do you call it? Bow units. Treasure Warehouse. Ah, this is gold lump! It seems to have been stolen. No thief can resist gold. Alright, then we're gonna move down here. We'll get the catapult, and we're gonna be on the charge. So we should win this with Roswell against this this assassin. And then we'll move Yggdra up one. To try to entice Ortega to be the one charging. We don't go aggressive, because assassins are immune to dark. Alright, and then we take out Ortega real quick here. Yeah, unfortunate that it's gonna take a few turns to whittle him down. We go there. That leaves us just enough movement to get Nietzsche to his house. Okay, nothing there. You know, that might actually mean that Millinor needs to go there. Given that it was talking about, like, bandits. Millinor is kind of a bandit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this isn't unexpected. It's not good. So we don't have any real way of having Roswell deal with these assassins. So, he's just gonna lose to them twice. But he will be able to beat Ortega by himself, no problem. Assuming that we don't get crit. If we get crit, then that's a big problem. Luckily, the assassins having the dark element on aggro means that it's not going to be that bad when we get hit with rage. Also, we're in a fort, so we're going to take a lot less damage than we would. Alright, so take a little damage. Go ahead and charge up immediately. Break out. Steal a unit. Mind Change is really set up so that for Millinor to fight Miser. But it works here too. And we have no reason to save any meter whatsoever for the assassin fight. Come on. Thank you, Roswell. Alright, we dealt a little bit of damage here. Ow. Yeah, unfortunately, we are not able to use Mind Change against the assassins with Roswell. If this were Rosary, we'd be able to use Mind Change. But, I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Okay, so we take a little damage. It's not as bad as you might think. It's only 30%. And we do need to get some combat experience in to level up. Alright, really the point of Mind Change was so that Millinor can fight Miser. I expected that the charge of a 4-tech Miser would actually deal some damage. It did not. We would like to take him down before he gets to Unleash, because 4-tech Thunderbolt would be pretty annoying. In theory, he runs away here. If he doesn't, then that's also very annoying for us. I'm not putting my life on the line for this kind of pay. Retreat! Yeah, get out of here. Alright, so now we're up against Brigand, or we're up against Assassins at night, which is a problem. We could theoretically switch Yggdra and Roswell. No, we can't, because Roswell's in warp mode. So it would have to be Yggdra alone. Alright, let's do it. Because we're on the charge and we're in a fort, Yggdra has a pretty good shot of just beating all the enemies here. Alright, we're just gonna go aggressive, try to take out Ortega. Nothing super special going on here. Well, that's convenient. It's very convenient to get that crit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move Millinor all the way over here. So we're going to have a 3-man union up against Ortega here. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we bring Sanctuary. Okay, that's fine. We're not trying to deal too much damage with Yggdra. I think we might be able to finish him off on this turn with Millinor. Yeah, should be able to. Yeah, so we're getting the Rockfall Unleash, which isn't going to do anything because we have too much gen for him. And we'll go ahead and charge up Sanctuary. Once we take that 1 damage, we'll Unleash so we can get our full troop back. Because Roswell's, you know, got decent tech. Okay. So 5v0, pretty good. Deal the same amount of damage as Yggdra did. That's not the greatest. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and charge up here. I should have unleashed immediately. Should have unleashed. Yeah, so that puts us in a pretty awkward spot. What that means, I believe, is that we move Roswell here. Those fancy duds of yours will fetch a good price. Have you no sense of dignity? We're trying to entice Ortega to attack Roswell instead of Yggdra, because he's like extra countered by Yggdra. Alright, so we're gonna miss out on the boss bandana. Unless we get crit. That'd be nice. Could you imagine that? Like, yeah, I want to get crit. Exactly. There's no way we deal less than 200 damage here. No way. I'm trying. I'm trying. But yeah, no, there's no way. Oh no, we did! Yes! Thank you, Yggdra. Alright, so yeah, Melanor finishes him off and we get the boss bandana. Good stuff. Good stuff. So something of note, regarding Rockfall, specifically, because it's a Wasteland attacking card, and Melanor is good in Wastelands, he'll never take damage from it. Not really relevant, but yeah, it's. I mean, it does happen, right? Most of the other terrain cards don't really have a unit that can take advantage of it like that. But yeah, I mean, don't use Rockfall against anything that's happening in Wastelands. Thank you, Yggdra, for dealing less than 200 damage. Whew. Get him, Melanor. Alright. Unfortunately, I think we could have finished him off on the last turn. We just didn't. Boss! Yeah, I killed him. Brigand King Ortega annihilated. Finally, the way is clear. Let's proceed while we have the chance. Alright, Yggdra with a useless gen +2. Let's go! Alright. So we get an extra medallion, we get a boss bandana, we got everything on the map. I think there may have been an item in that house that we visited with Nietzsche if we'd visited with Melanor, but that's fine. You don't need every item in the game. You don't. We're pretty high up. We near the top yet? I believe we are still only halfway to the summit. What? That's a lot of climbing. Keep at it. Once we reach Platina, the castle is yours. Hey, that's right! Lookout Mountain, here I come! Princess, did I hear you correctly? Oh, it's nothing. Yeah, you didn't bother telling Durand about your arrangement with Millinor to give him the royal castle. It's quite an arrangement. Alright. So, Brigand Stronghold clear. Next up, Lenacy Mountains. So, without any further ado then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing out. See you next time.